Well,
At
what
least
is?
that might change tomorrow or the next day. But for now, we all committed to each other to try to wait to play that
Well,
stuff. But if this holds out, yeah.
since we're all down in the trenches right now, Lee, we're all in the trenches. We're all looking to fight our way out of this thing. What about that, man?
No.
Go big or go home, man. This is your number one hit.
Waited on the line to get out of the trenches. I'm ready to fight for what I believe can steal from me. I won't take this. Gonna fill these trenches and stand up. Go wake up. I won't give up. 'Cause here I stand up. Wake up, I won't give up, 'cause here I come. I don't play that one, and I gotta learn it. I
You
played it
should do
before,
that. You should do that. That would be a great one to make an acoustic version of, like an official acoustic version of that. You should.
I gotta do it. Here, I'll give you a little Waking Lions. Here we go.
Waking Lions. All right, man. Yeah.
I'll turn it down so you can kind of see.
All right.
Is it better? Tell me it's better. I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna hide from the vultures above, just up and below. They wanna lay me to rest. Is it better to die than live another day? I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna run from the scars here within, burning the skin. They wanna lay me to rest. I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, 'cause fear will never lead my way. I'm ready to run 100 miles strong. I will never be the same. Waking the lion in me. I'm waking the lions in me. I'm waking the lion in me. Oh, in me. This is the favorite part right here. Go. Oh, way too long. I slept inside the dark, but now, alright. It's time to make a mark. I'm waking the lion in me. I'm waking the lion in me. I'm waking the lion in me. Oh, yeah, me.
Woo! Yeah!
There it is, man. There it is.
Man, I wish I had I'd have whipped out my lighter and, like, oh yeah, it's one of those moments, dude. That was awesome, man.
Cool, right? So you just can see again, man. Fans can see just how musical it really starts from. I mean, again, they don't ever see me play because I got two great guitar players. So I might as well just have them play. But it's been nice to kind of jam and let fans see kind of like a more intimate side of me. When I'm at the crib, that's kind of what I do. I just jam them. Again, I don't want to wake anybody up in the house. They'll be yelling at me, man. I live with people up in the crib nowadays, but it's just not like me in the band frat house back in the days. But again, man, it's always how it's been for me. You should be able to play a song acoustically with just a couple of your homies and just keep it chill. Even for us guys, I mean, we spend a lot of time being tough and trying to take care of our families and trying to take all the burden where we don't have to, when some of the strongest people in our families are usually the women. But I know we wear that kind of pressure, that burden, and having that music, I think, to kind of edge out on has always helped me. So it's been nice to share it.
Right on, man. Well, you make that hummingbird sound really good.
Thanks, man. What makes it does the work for me, man. I tell you, it's whew.
Yeah. But you keep going. You're not supposed to touch face, Lee. You're not supposed to touch face, but you keep going, brushing your hair. And man, if I had hair like that, I would too, man. I'll tell you, quarantine's not hurting you one bit, man. No barbershop for you.
No, my hair is like gone so long, man. I got to go. Dentist too, man. Forget it. I ain't doing none of that stuff, man. I'll go a year and just let it be what it is. I'm so afraid to go anywhere to that kind of thing. And even the haircut, my boys have cut my hair for years, so my homie does it. But he's like, "Are you coming in and get your hair cut?" I'm like, "Nah, dude. My hair's gonna be as long as my bass player's here by the time I'm done. Be as long as Matt." So I'm just gonna let it ride out, man. I'm gonna let it ride out.
Right on, man. Well, I definitely want to talk about some of your new music, and I know all the Pop Evil fans out there want to hear a little bit more about it too. But I got to backtrack a little bit because I've been waiting a long time for this, down in the trenches. But it's funny
Love it.
because, yeah, a little over a year ago, you guys were out in my neck of the woods, you know, out in Lancaster, PA, and you were at the Chameleon Club, and you had Mr. Don Jameson, the comedian,
Yeah.
opening up for you. That was really, really cool, man. What made you
Yeah.
decide to have a comedian, you know, and specifically Don Jameson, open up your shows?
Well, first of all, Don's one of our good friends. I absolutely love Don. He's always been a supporter of not only classic and metal and rockers. He's always been a supporter of us and new bands as well. He just loves the genre. He loves when we think out of the box. And again, we're always trying to do different things for our fans. And we just thought it was a great opportunity to give our fan base a little something different. I mean, it's always seems a little stock. Like here's a couple opening bands, let's jam. And people, you know, they get there late. You know how Americans are, right? We arrive a little bit late to the show. We just want to see the headliner. So we thought we could give them a little bit extra to get their incentive to get there early. And of course, no better place than the Chameleon Club. I mean, it's only an inferno in there, right? So it's like, let's get there early, stay there a little bit longer and just burn up, you know, watching, waiting for Pop Evil to play. But it's, again, man, just Don is such a special person, and he's so funny, and he respects the genre. So I thought it was, if anything, a chance for our fans to see that we need to support other people that support us, and not just live in our own cages. We got to, again, think out of the box as a genre, as people, and be more open to different things. You know, we need to bring more eyes to our great genre ourselves. You know, instead of blaming other people and why TV or this doesn't do that, you know, why don't we just do it ourselves? And when we do get other opportunities or bands that are taking those risks, we go support it. So again, our fans, we have the best fans on the planet, and they're always open to expect different things from Pop Evil, and hence what we do with these new songs. I mean, you get the complete yin, you get the complete yang with Work to Let the Chaos Reign. I mean, we are probably the only band that has that duality, that can put out songs that don't even sound like they're us, but the link is my voice, you know. And when you put my voice, which is straight melody. I mean, I come from a lot of lineage of melodic singers. You know, I still come from the day where people were singing and they could throw down. You know, even in my hip hop days and in the rap days with the people that I knew that were doing that, they always wanted me on their tracks because they always like, we want Leigh, he'll sing, let him sing. You know, so again, I'm a melting pot of Michigan, which is very Kid Rock, Eminem. You got to remember where I come from. It's very much infused in my psyche in the Pop Evil way. And a lot of times in Michigan, certainly in 90s Michigan, if you did one style of music, that was never good enough. You had to do a little bit of everything. And that stems from our cover days as well. Like, we covered everything from Bob Seger to Kid Rock. I mean, and you had to do, like, you had to run the gamut. Otherwise people were bored. And again, it's very blue collar, very much like Pennsylvania. And people don't have money to waste. You know what I mean? They're not there. Like, they're not there just to be jammed out. They don't want to watch a jam band. They don't want to watch a guy solo for hours. They want to be entertained, and you know, they don't want to be bored. And they can be bored. It only takes a song for them to get bored. So you've got to be able to be on your toes. And I think that, again, it's just Michigan plays a big role into, you know, where my writing style is personally, and to where my head's always at about trying to be different and just always, you know, look, we already have Trenches in our set. I mean, do you really want Trenches too? Yeah, we all do. But let's be real, we don't need Trenches. Maybe you'll get Trenches 2 on this record. I don't know. But you know, look, we always got guitars. We're always trying to be thinking about that. And obviously, if you think about Work, sure, Work takes a lot of different elements from different genres, certainly from the rhythm section and the drops and the way that the pulse of the heartbeat of the band, the groove. But again, man, we throw so much guitar on that track, you can't even. There's guitar all over the chorus. I mean, I think all I do is work, and then the band does the rest. So those are my favorite songs. Sometimes where the music does the talking, and the guitar and hook and work is so infectious. I mean, dude, I can't wait to see the crowd like this with all I do is, you know. Yeah. PA, all I do is work, you know. Like, I mean, it's in my head from the day I wrote it to the day like we were finally going to get to play it. And the exciting thing about this weird time is that when we do get to play it, people will be singing these songs back to us before we even had a chance to first play them for you. So I mean, that's at least a bonus. So we'll definitely see as it progresses, you know, how the songs grow and then connect with people. But again, the Pop Evil way has always been writing lyrics that are positive messages that can inspire. And I can't think of 2 songs with Work and Let the Chaos Reign that can inspire you during this pandemic now. So it's special how these songs really resonate even with me now than they did back when I wrote them.
Right on. Well, we'll get on with it. Leigh, you are quite the conversationalist, man. You're amazing. Like, if you weren't a singer, I could.
It's hard to get me to sit down, but when you get me to sit down, man, I got a lot to say for sure. But again, I'm passionate about this music. This whole business is not something I do part time. This has been my life since I was 14 years old. So it's something that I think is more about education than it is the music.